Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we're going to be going over my Week 7 USFL predictions. So last week I had a record of 1-3, and that brings my record on the season to 12-12. So beginning this week's games, on Saturday we've got the Breakers against the Stallions. So this was a fantastic game back in Week 3 when the Breakers won in a shootout 45-31. Now, neither team has been playing quite that well lately. In fact, the Breakers, they've lost 2 straight after their 4-0 start. And the Stallions, they've still been good, they've just been playing in a lot closer games. Now, while the game in Week 3 was very high scoring, I don't necessarily think this game will be that high scoring, although I do think it will be somewhat high scoring, but I don't think it will be that high scoring because the Breakers offense has struggled lately, putting up only 10 points in each of their last 2 games. And now their defense has been much better in those games, but their offense has struggled mightily. For the Stallions, they've been good and well-rounded for the whole season. Now, the key to the game for the Breakers is to get their offense back on track and back to scoring not necessarily 45 points a game, but back to about 30 points a game, which they were in the first 4 weeks when they had won 4 straight to start the season. Now, the key for the Stallions is to stop the Breakers' run game, because in the 2 games the Stallions have lost this season, they have allowed 200 rushing yards to the Breakers, and they allowed 135 rushing yards to the Gamblers. So I think this game should be another close, entertaining game between these 2 teams. And I think this will be a higher scoring game, but not necessarily 45-31. But I've got the final score being 31-27 in favor of the Stallions, because I think they will be able to keep a struggling Breakers offense under control. Next game, we've got the Maulers against the Stars. So the Stars, they've completely turned their season around after they started 1-3. They're now 3-3 and leading the North Division. And now this will be a very low-scoring, close game, as the Stars have not scored an offensive touchdown in 2 weeks. And the Maulers have only scored an offensive touchdown in half the games they've played this season. So both offenses have struggled this season, but both defenses have been very good. The Maulers' defense has been tremendous all season long, has been one of the top defenses in the USFL, arguably the best. And the Stars' defense has been a big part of their ability to turn their season around, as they've been playing great in the recent weeks, which is why the Stars have been able to get back up to 500. Now, this game really comes down to the Stars' ability to protect quarterback Case Cookus, because Cookus has been sacked a week-high 23 times so far this season, and the Maulers' defense is 3rd in the league in sacks, so that definitely favors the Maulers right there. Now, the Maulers, they wanted a big bounce-back performance after they got shut out a week ago, so they're going to need a bounce-back offensive performance. But this game is a true coin flip for me. My gut says the Stars will get the win, but it seems like it's a better matchup for the Maulers. So I'm going to take the Maulers in a low-scoring, competitive game, and I have them winning by a score of 16-13. And moving to the games on Sunday, we've got the Showboats against the Gamblers. So these 2 teams have been very surprising so far, and have both completely turned their seasons around after poor starts. In fact, these 2 teams have combined to win 7 consecutive games, as the Gamblers have won 4 straight, and the Showboats have won 3 straight. Now, one of these 2 teams has to lose this week, although both teams are playing great football at the moment. The Gamblers, they've been great on offense this entire season. That's been a big part of their success so far, but their defense has really been a big factor of why they've been able to win 4 straight. Now, the Showboats, it's been a bit different than the Gamblers. Their defense has been the big reason of why they're a good team right now, but their offense has definitely been good and done what they've needed to. So this is a game that could definitely go either way. The Showboats, they need this game more than the Gamblers in terms of the playoff race, but I don't view it as a must-win for them. Now, I have the Gamblers getting the win and winning their 5th straight game, but this is another game I could truly see going either way. I've got the Gamblers with the win at 26-23. And our final game, we've got the Generals against the Panthers. So both these teams have struggled lately, and are both 2-4 on the season. So you know who I just said the Showboats and Gamblers have combined to win 7 straight games? Well, the Panthers and Generals have combined to lose 7 straight games. In fact, the Generals' most recent win came against the Panthers. Now, these 2 teams are very similar, both are on losing streaks with a great defense and an offense that hasn't been great so far this season. Now, this is a game that I could see going either way. Another one that I could see going either way is we got some great games this week. But the Generals, they'll be starting Kyle Ouellette at quarterback. He was their quarterback last week, and he wasn't great, but he will get another chance to lead the offense this week against the Panthers. Now, I've got the Panthers getting the win because I don't think Ouellette is amazing. He could be a decent quarterback, but I view him as his ceiling is like a solid quarterback in the USFL. I don't necessarily view him as an amazing quarterback, and I don't think he's going to be able to do enough and have the Generals score enough points offensively to get the win. So I'll take the Panthers with the win by a score of 16-13. But those are my Week 7 USFL predictions. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. Let me know in the comments who you guys have winning this week's games. And also make sure to check out the community tab of my channel where you can vote on who you think will win this week's games. But I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. I do my best to put this as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.